don't forget it. It's this thing called life. Gotta wake up and be grateful for a new day. Gotta be confident, love yourself, don't worry about what they say.
Hey y'all, what's good? I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. This is your girl SweetTiff, and I have some messages for you guys for today. But first, as always, we're going to welcome Spirit in, and then we will get into the messages. Holy Spirit, a pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Ashe. All right, y'all. So, someone's name could start with the letter K, or N, or A, or O. Okay. Someone's name also could be like Anna or Anna, or like it could be a name that starts with like K-A. I'm also getting like Kiana, that type of name. Okay. Also there could be something significant about someone named CJ, or just those two letters, or you know, either one of those letters could be significant for someone, C or J. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of good love vibes, okay? A lot of bedroom activity energy, okay? But yeah, before I get into that part, let me throw out my disclaimers first. I'm gonna do that. So, bits and pieces of this message could apply to you, if not the full message. So definitely listen. If it's yours, receive it to be so. If it does not flow, let it go, and do not force it to fit, okay? You can definitely check out some of the other videos on the channel, as they may resonate with you as well. And don't forget to do all that fun clicky stuff, like hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button if you have not already, and leaving me a comment down below so I know how the message resonates with you. All right? Okay. So there could be something about somebody having some type of repair work done, whether this is in your home, your vehicle, your body, even possibly, okay? A phone, a laptop, whatever type of device, anything that you're having repaired, okay? And that actually kind of makes sense, because at the time of me recording this, it is Mercury retrograde, okay? So some of you guys could have had some type of incident with something, a TV or whatever, and you could be having it repaired, or a vehicle or whatever, you could be having it repaired. I'm also thinking back to, I spoke in the last message, I think, about like a tire, so you could be having like a tire repaired or something like that as well. But yeah, anyway, but it's something about like, it's whatever this is, it's gonna be fast. So you're not gonna have to you know, wait forever to get results, or wait forever for it to be fixed, and it, you know, throw off all your plans and all of that. It's like, this is something that will be a pretty quick repair, okay? Also, somebody's name could be like Zion as well, or there could be something significant about Zion. Maybe you have like a church that has that name in it somewhere, okay? Someone also could be a firefighter, okay? It's something about someone not being dressed for like I'm getting the weather, but this also could apply to like somebody going to a certain event and feeling like they're not dressed for the event, okay? So whether you feel like you're overdressed or underdressed, yeah, it's gonna just determine who you are and whatever the event is, right? Or just not even just that, but more so your perspective, right? Because it depends on how you see things, okay? There could be something significant about a trampoline, or something about someone jumping. Someone also could be jumping rope as well, okay? Let's see. But yeah, there could be something significant about like jump rope, okay? There also could be something significant about purchasing land. Maybe you just recently purchased land and you are building on this land, or you don't have to have recently purchased the land. You could have had this land for quite some time and you're just now finally like breaking ground, getting all the plumbing and all that good stuff, you know, handled and taken care of, okay? And you will officially be able to start putting the foundations down and whatnot for whatever you're creating, a commercial property or like a residential you know, space and whatnot. So that's what's up. So congratulations. Okay. There's also something about like a grand opening or something just recently opened. Now, whether this is your grand opening or this is something that you're attending, but there's something about something new. There's new beginnings for many of you guys in different areas of your lives. But for some of you guys, this is more on a business front. Okay, so you could just be starting a brand new business. You could be, like I said, you could even be just celebrating like a friend or a loved one's that like their business or their groundbreaking or whatever. But it's giving like ribbon cutting vibes. Okay. Also, you can have a little girl that you still do her hair in like the cutesy little hairdos where you like, you know, you put the knocker ball on it and you twist it and you put either a knocker ball or a barrette on the end or something like that. There could be something significant about that as well. Okay. But yeah, there's something about like you could be noticing. Now, for some of you guys more specifically, you could be someone who maybe you don't get out a lot, or even if you get out a lot, you only like stay in a certain area, space within, you know, when you're out. So you could get out and be traveling to whatever, right? A concert, some type of event. Some family invited you over, you haven't been on that side of town in a while, whatever it is. Maybe you're even out of state, but you're visiting somewhere and you haven't been there in a while, and you get back and you're like, wait a minute, such and such used to be over there. Wait a minute, this used to just all be, you know, a field. Now it's like houses. Like you could just be noticing that the times have changed, or that things have changed from what they once were. Okay, this also could apply to some type of connection, that times have changed and that some aspects of the connection have changed from what they once were as well. There could be something significant about someone that has a landscaping company. There could be something significant about someone who runs track as well. Okay, or maybe at one point in their life they ran track. Doesn't have to be present. Okay. There also could be something about a new bank opening. Okay, maybe you're considering opening a new business or just personal banking account with them. Okay. And if that is so, there's something in this message for you. Okay. So, you could be running into someone that you haven't seen in a really long time, but I feel like it's like a good thing. It's like, you know how sometimes you might see people and you don't really mess with them too much, you know, you might say hi and go about your business, but this is someone who like you haven't seen in a while. You may have missed them or they may have missed you. You could even be just like reaching out to someone that you haven't talked to in a minute, or you could even be like stopping by, like say you're like, oh, you know what, I'm over here on this side of town. And maybe for some reason, like, you don't have this person's number anymore. Maybe you lost it in your old phone or whatever. And you're like, you know what, while I'm out here, let me just stop by such and such's house. And let me just see if they still live here. Let me just see, you know, I just want to stop by and say something real quick, you know. And you pop up on them, they're like really, really, really happy to see you. Like, oh my gosh, like it's so good to see you. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, we're still here. And they could even have like good news to tell you. Like maybe something was different back when you saw them last. So you have possibly been worried about them since you haven't had their number. Or maybe you've even just thought about them. You're like, you know what, I need to stop by, you know, and see such and such, but you just haven't had the time, you know, life's right. So and you know, you just happen to make the time this day, and on this day they get to tell you like, man, you remember such and such was going on? Oh my gosh, like I got all that worked out, everything worked out, you know, we're good now, or this is what's going on now, or I got this new job, or I got a new boo now. Like somebody's going to be able to share some really good news with you, and it's news that like could even possibly benefit you. But even if it doesn't, it's just news that makes you happy because it makes them happy, or you're just seeing that things are working out for them, and it's something that maybe you were wondering about, or maybe you even prayed for them about, you know. So that's really dope. But yeah, there's just something about like you possibly connecting back with people that you haven't talked to in a while, and these are people that you actually enjoy speaking with. This could even be you just having a simple quick text back and forth with a friend that you haven't talked to in quite some time, and there was no love lost or anything like that. It's just, hey, life, you know, life's right, and we all have to handle our business, work, take care of our kids and whatnot and things like that. So it could just be, you know, time passed and you thought of them or they thought of you and they reached out, and now you guys are kind of having this catch-up moment, you know. You could even possibly discuss like, hey, we're gonna have to link up for drinks, or we're gonna have to link up and take the kids to do blah blah blah, or something like that, you know. So that's really dope. It's always good to catch up with, you know, good people, right? And I feel like it's a really good energy there. Okay. There could be something significant about. Okay, so you gotta take the message if it's yours, okay? Then hey, okay. So when I first started this message, 112 was playing, so there could be something significant about those numbers. There could be something significant about that group. For someone, I am getting like, maybe this was like one of your wedding songs, or like a honeymoon playlist y'all had, or just could be your favorite song. Like maybe y'all met and the first time this person wanted to express how they felt towards you, they played 112, or you know what I'm saying? It could just have some type of significance like that. Also the numbers 2, 9, 3, 0, 6, 3, or 5 could be significant. Also 9, 1, 0, 4, 3, 0, 2, or 3. Now I said 0 quite a few times, so there could be something significant about that as well. All right. Somebody could have like counted you out. Okay, but things are shifting in your favor. So maybe you were going through some stuff and people just kind of X'd you out, or they're like, oh, you know, they won't amount to anything, or oh, you know, there's something weird. It's giving an energy of like someone you may have dated, and this person could have kind of like, they just didn't see a certain something in you, that maybe they were jumping the gun. Maybe they expected you to have a certain something or be doing a certain something, and like you didn't have that going on at the time, or they just didn't feel the connection or something. And now it's something happening where they see like you're abundant, or maybe you just look really good and you just recently posted a picture, or they're seeing like you may be in a new connection and someone's actually valuing you, and this person is in deep regret. They're in deep regret that they didn't see your value. They're in deep regret that they didn't have the patience nor the foresight to see that you were everything that they needed and more, or that they wanted and more, or that they just couldn't see a certain something. This also could be someone who like really cares a lot about like what people think and what people say, and this could have also held them back because maybe like there's something about you that they feel, you know, people would have judged them for dealing with you or something. So now it's like they gotta sit back and watch you be happy elsewhere, or sit back and watch you be successful, and yet you know, at one point in time, this could have been them as a partner with you being successful and being able to celebrate your wins and whatever and whatnot. Okay. But anyway, so back to the 112 reference. So someone wants to make love to you. Okay. Or you about to, or you already did. I don't know. Something about making love. Okay. All night long to the rising of the sun. Okay. Now, I don't know how y'all get down and whatever. I hope you ain't going that long, because yeah, but maybe y'all gonna go quite a few rounds up until the sun comes up. Okay, because that make a little more sense. But hey, to each his own, right? Everybody like what they like, and it be different. Okay. Also, there's something about you finally receiving love without a limit. It's like there's not going to be limitations put on this new connection of love for you. Someone's going to love you fully for every aspect of who you are. The good, the bad, the ugly, the sad, the mad, the happy, the joy, the peace, the, you know what I'm saying, the prosperity, all the things. On your not so great days and on your great days, right? They're going to just be able to love and accept you for who you are, okay? So there's something about that, which that's a very beautiful thing, because let's be real, not everybody receives that, okay? Okay, that was a lot. Hold on, let me see if that's everything. There's also something. Okay, you could have recently just did some stuff with somebody and were about to, like I say, take it as it is in your timing, okay, for your alignment. You could have really rode the mess out of somebody, or somebody could have really rode the mess out of you, and it's got your head like in a whole daze, okay? I'm just saying. But yeah, you did that, sis. You did that, okay? Do it again. No. Listen, I'm gonna just let that be what it is, okay? I'm gonna move forward. Somebody could also be considering either cutting their hair, or you just recently cut your hair, or you could even be considering just a shorter style. Maybe you're someone who you normally do like sew-ins, or like you do really long bust down bundles, really long hair. But I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at right now, baby. It's just baking. You hear me? It is baking, honey. Listen, if we put a cake out right now with just the batter in the pan, it's gonna cook outside. Okay. So maybe because it's warm out, you know, you may want to try shorter styles, you know, whether it's, like I say, cutting your hair off short, or just, you know, doing a cute little short, quick weave, little bob, little, you know, activation. Okay. But yeah, so let's see, was that it? Yeah, I'm gonna let that be it for now. I'm gonna wrap it up. So these are your messages for today. I hope that they were helpful for you guys. I love the energy, okay? Keep the energy high. You hear me? Okay, and listen, do your thing when you're doing your thing, because baby, okay? Okay, let me quit. All right, I'll holler at y'all later. I can't see you.
Don't forget it. It's this thing called life. Gotta wake up and be grateful for a new day. Gotta be confident, love yourself. Don't worry about what they say. It's this thing called